Hello creative friends, welcome. I am Cristina and today we will review how to make papier mache. You can be with office paper, school notebook paper or egg carton. I have had experience pieces and it has worked out very well for me. I don't like it with magazine paper or box cardboard. I give this another use. I tear up 10 egg cartons or maples by hand. It's a material we find easily. We have it around the house and it gives a beautiful and rustic finish. I tear it because it breaks the biased and irregular fiber and soaks much better. While I'm doing this task, I've already put a good sized pot of water to heat on my stove. When I do this process, I take the opportunity and prepare a good amount. I keep it for several months in a plastic container with a lid. Just the pulp, and as I'm going to use it, I mix small amounts of the other ingredients that you'll see in the end. This is the novelty of today's video, because before I prepared everything and over the months it takes a strong smell that disappears when drying, but now I no longer have this trouble. I finish chopping and pour in plenty of hot water that surpasses the level of the paper. I add a splash of bleach and leave it overnight. I'll be helping by stirring with a broomstick from time to time. Now Setio prepare a cloth bag and take out a part of the mix. I put it in the sink and I rub against the stone to finish grinding what still resists just soaking. Desiari que monenopsios que se people use their blender or shredder. Personally, I don't like putting this stuff in my kitchen appliances unless it's only for this use. And they say and I want to show that you can achieve good results completely by hand. If I find hard and difficult pieces, I am removing them. I finish the step, and with all the pulp in the bag, I squeeze it out. I take some society. I throw it on the shower floor or in the yard and step on it repeatedly until it's perfectly dry. So at this point, I keep it covered and it stays intact for many months. But in this tutorial, I give you approximate measurements of what I add to get an excellent paper dough with 10 egg cartons. I add a quarter cup of common vinegar twice, or rather a half cup. This is for preservation. A quarter cup of oil so it doesn't stick too much to my hands when working. A cup of plastic stucco, which is the same as filler or pasta moro. Dedico es optional y bomorieto soniaiseo or pay later pay conto. I always add this ingredient, it gives a good texture to the dough. In case you don't use this ingredient, you can replace it with glue. And finally, 3 cups of carpentry glue. I stir really well, knead thoroughly, and store in a plastic bucket with its lid. If you wish, you can keep it in the fridge. And now I have an excellent material ready to create. Encourage yourself to reuse materials at home, encourage yourself to recycle beautifully, and see you soon in the next tutorial.